magjowa, di ba?
Ha?
Magjowa. Yung kasama natin sa table. Or ibang group yun, din.
Saan ka sa atin?
Antipolo.
Pero last 6 years before ang pumunta dito sa Pasig ako na tour.
Ah, Pasig.
Every year ka umuwi sa atin?
Hindi pa ako na, 2 years pa lang ako dito, hindi pa ako nakakaya.
First country mo yan. Ay, sorry. Dito.
First ko na labas.
First mo. Lipat ka sa ano? Sa UAE. Lipat ka sa Dubai.
Na-meet ko sa conference, and teachers. Sabi lang, maraming ano.
Ay,
Pero maganda rin naman kasi dito. Tapos nakakaipon ka kasi hindi walang gastos.
parang
Feeling ko
malungkot
mahal
kasi
sa
siya
Dubai.
eh.
Yan.
Medyo mahal ang ano doon
Ang cost
lang,
of living.
cost of living.
Diba?
Pero ano naman?
Sa bagay, mura dito.
Oo.
Try mo ano? Try mo minibus.
Oo.
Premier ba?
Merong ano, merong pinaka-bus stop.
Much ka? Yung ano mo?
Safe ba yun?
Oo. Safe. I mean,
Saka 1 hour lang, di ba?
Parang ano, parang van lang doon sa
parang
atin.
van din.
Oo, di ba? Pag
Yung mga
magko-commute ka
ano.
ng probinsya,
ano?
1.5 hour lang.
9 yung time?
First, pero kung mayroong 7:30, pero may app kayo ng GG.
Meron.
Yan, GG.
Tapos pwede ka rin doon mag-ano sa GG.
Ang stop ng GG ay sa Monastery. So, ito. Wait, bakit? Kasi location. For example, kung pupunta kang GG, meron kang option na Yerevan to Diligent. 1,600 drums lang.
Tapos saan ka susunduin? Dun
Sa Matinadaran. Magkikita kayo sa
station
Matinadaran.
yan?
Oh, pero ano ito siya?
Ano tawag na daran?
Ang tawag dito parang Grab na share. Yung Grab na share kayo. Ganun yung
Hindi siya mismo, hindi siya bus na ano.
hindi siya minivan. Call siya mismo. Pero kung gusto nyo i-try yung minivan, yung March Road ka mismo. Mas okay siguro to. Mas okay siya kasi
600 din ba yun?
ikaw Sunday 10 and then release na sa 10 a.m.
Mura na lang.
1,600 drums lang.
Yung isa ko
Isa 1,000. Pero maghihintay ka siya hanggang mapuno eh. Kasi parang ganun siya.
ano yung 160 per tao?
Per tao.
Pwede naman, no? Punta tayo bukas. Tapos ang baba niyan, doon na mismo sa ano?
Doon na sa ano sa
Parang
bus
village
station,
yun, di ba?
Pero ang pinakababa nyo ay doon mismo sa sentro sa
Sentro ng village yan.
Oo,
Pinamaalala yung na-search ko na video.
pero kung pupunta ka ng village, ano pa?
Parang may nakita ko mga
Pero
parang village. Yun ba yun?
Oo, sa old village.
Yung lalakad ka, oo.
Old village yan. Yun yung parang yung vegan sa ano nga ba yung sa vegan?
Oo, parang yung vegan sa atin.
Yung kalye Isologo.
Oo.
Isologo, di ba?
Mm-mm.
Yun yung parang tapos sa Monastery. Kung sasabay kayo sa tour, doon din ang pupuntahan niyo. Sa Monastery.
Pero dito natin siya antayin. Ayun,
Ayan na siya.
kasama natin. Antayin na lang natin siya.
Ilang taon na kayo sa Dubai?
na nandito.
Oh, mag-picture pala ako na.
Ha?
Naka-on yung live. Oo. Ayoko.
Pero parang hindi naman siya ganun kalaki kung binantay natin siya. Siya kasi nagdi-discuss eh. Halika. Nasaan na yung mga taga-UAE? Meron pa pala dun sa taas oh. Halika, hintayin natin siya. Hindi mo siya ganun kalaki. Wala namang daanan.
They had to wait for us here, so I asked you to gather here, guys, because here we have something important and interesting to see. During the latest renovation of the monastery, guys, which is being carried out within a program initiated by Ruben Vartanyan, and the program is called Revival of Tatev Monastery, the workers excavated the historical pipeline, underground pipeline, which used to bring water to the monastery. This pipeline is not used now, guys. Part of it is covered with glass just for show. The central pitcher, which is in the center, was for filtering water. Okay, grazie. What you mentioned? So guys, let me start with the name of the monastery. Tatev. Actually, the monastery is so called after Tatevos, who was one of the pupils of the apostle Thaddeus. You remember I said in the class that two apostles of Jesus Christ, Thaddeus and Bartholomew, preached Christianity in Armenia in the first century. So they came to Armenia not alone, but with many pupils. So Tatevos was one of the pupils of Thaddeus. I think you can find the name Tatev in his name. Tatevos. Yes? So the monastery is named after him because when Tatevos was tortured to death in the 1st century, he was buried nearby. And after the adoption of Christianity, either in the 5th or in the 6th century, a chapel was erected over his grave. The chapel was destroyed by the earthquake of 1931 and is now semi-ruined. But anyway, it marks the place where Tatevos is buried. There are also some legends explaining the name Tatev, guys. In Armenian, Tatev means give a wing. That is why the ropeway or tramway is called Tatevet in Armenian, which means give wings. And it's very logical, yes? yes, because the tramway gives everybody wings to fly
Fly.
to the monastery. The legend says that when the master finished building the monastery, he asked God to give him wings, so as he flew to the sky and watched all the buildings from above. And God listened to his prayer and gave him wings. Another legend says that there was a princess once traveling in this area. She was with a group of her servants, of course, and suddenly they were attacked by a gang of bandits. Seeing that she had no way out and she was going to be kidnapped by the bandits, the princess ordered her cabman to drive the carriage directly into the village. You saw from the tramway how horrible road it is, yes? So while being driven, this is a legend, guys, not a real story. While being driven into the bottom of the road, the princess started praying so as God gave her wings, so that she reached the bottom of the road safe and sound. And God gave her wings, hence the name Tatev. Give a wing, but scientifically, as I said, the name is connected with Tatev. Of course, the first church was built here in the 4th century after the adoption of Christianity, and it was built at the site of this main church of the monastery. But the 4th century church was afterwards replaced by this huge church. This is the main church of the monastery, the church of St. Peter and Paul, which was built from 885 till 906. 885, guys, was the year when the Baghdadis had finally come to power in Armenia and had strengthened their position in the country after about 2 centuries of Arab domination in Armenia. So they founded the church, which also came to symbolize the restoration of Armenian independence and statehood. That is why it is so huge, especially the temple. One of the local princes, Ashot Suni, and his wife Shushanik, especially were very enthusiastic about the construction of the church and gave most of the money for the construction of the church. The church, guys, used to have a 3-floor belfry. Now you see only the first floor of the belfry. You can see the room which leads to the There is another building, but that church was originally built in the 11th century, but in the course of centuries it has undergone a lot of refurbishment. Over here, guys, in this building, we now have a museum. In your free time, you can enter. Once this area, churches like this. The church stands on the ground, yes? In all cases, but this one is really remarkable for its location because it is above the gateway through which we have another entrance to the monastery. So maybe it will be, if you want to receive his blessing, you can enter the main church and you can be blessed by him. He is one of the most highly respected clergymen in Armenia. So this is his decision to live in the monastery because in Armenia we don't have any such monastery where monks live, permanently. Okay, he's going to the church. I will take just a little bit from you, then you can follow him if you want. Come. Тук степит модално. Guys, so you can see some arches on the southern wall of the church of St. Peter and Paul. These arches are the remnant of an open-air portico which was built in the 18th century Church of St. Gregory the Enlightener is actually chronologically the oldest church in this area. Actually, in 848, even before the construction of the main church, the Church of St. Gregory was built here, but afterwards, in the 13th century, it was destroyed by an earthquake. So a little bit later, in the late 13th century, Stephanos Orlean, the same monk who wrote the history of the region and the Moravan, commissioned the construction of the current church, St. Gregory the Enlightener's Church. This building, guys, used to serve as a bishop's residence. If you enter this building, in some places there is no protection, so people inside not fall into the front door. But the views are fascinating. Over here we have the so-called economic part. Guys, that is to say the part which was once used by the monks around. So they had a pony room where they baked bread, a hall where they had their meals, etc. Now let me speak also about this pillar and you can have your speak. But let's stand here so as you see the sunlight. Guys, this is the tilting or wobbling pillar of Tatev Monastery. It was built in 905 to commemorate the construction and completion of the main church, the Church of St. Peter and Paul. The crossstone that you see at the very top was added later. Guys, why is it called the tilting pillar, you may wonder. Actually, according to historical records, guys, in the Middle Ages, whenever the ground shook, when there was a cavalry, for example, approaching the monastery, or whenever there was a minor earthquake tremor, the pillar would go from one side to another and then stand still. The secret for the tilting lies in the base, which consists of two stones. These are polygonal stones, guys, which actually don't rest on each other like this. I mean, they don't touch each other with the whole surface, but they touch each other something like this, somewhat like this, so that these open areas where the stones don't touch each other allow space for tilting. And specialists say that if the proper pressure is exerted against the pillar, it can tilt even nowadays. One very exceptional thing is that this pillar, guys, has never collapsed since 906, despite all the disastrous earthquakes and invasions. You see, the earthquake of 1931 almost entirely destroyed the monastery. The domes of all the churches fell, but the pillar remained standing. Only it had some cracks, that is why it is now strengthened with these metallic rings. So it has never fallen, guys. And on the pillar we have a sundial, guys, which works very, very accurately. Unfortunately, we don't have the sunlight, otherwise we could count the time. I count every time there is sunlight, and I can assure you that it really works very accurately. We have sundials on many, many Armenian churches, guys. The sundials are generally on the southern facades of churches, connected with the position of the sun. And sundials generally have 12 parts, because they show only the 12 hours of the day when there is the sunlight. So we start counting the time from the left side, and we start counting from 7. If there was the shadow of that central stick on one of the arched positions, we could see that it really works well. Այո։ Այո, գիտեն, Օրիոնը նկատի ունեք, Օրիոնի աստղերը նկատի ունեք։ Հա։ Ճիշտ ասած, դա ավելի շատ լեգենդի է նման, օրինակ, you know, there are a lot of legends connected with this pillar. Հարցակումը հենց այդ էր, երբ որ ինքը շարժվում էր, when there was a cavalry approaching, for example, it tilted, and there is a legend, for example, it says that the students of the university came here at this pillar and started answering some questions given by their professors. If the pillar tilted, then the student was worthy of gaining the title of Vartapet, which is Archimandrite. But guys, this is a legend. This is not real. Actually, there is a lot to tell you about this monastery, but I want you to have free time, guys.
Kaya nga. Sama na tayo.
То, что вы видите вот перед вами,
ऐसा बंद था वो एरिया सर ये
Wala namang... Zoom ba? Ang dahanan niya ito. Halika lang tayo. Picture ako tabi. One, two, three. Ah. Ay. So weird. Parang umano yung aking paa. Umano? Sumakit? Ano? Lagyan mo lang yung... Ah, ito pala yung hindi matibag. Ilaw, be. Ilaw, be. Ano pag-ilaw dito? So, picture na kita dyan. Pipicture na kita. Tumayo ka lang. 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ah. Bakit? Bakit isang way lang to? Pababa eh. Yata. Ano na to? Hindi. May susi. Ay! Saan sila umakyat? Ha? Baka dito eh. Itoan. Be. Tara. Nasaan tayo dito sa Monk?
Ano ba sa ano yun?
Ano eh?
Tama ba to? Tingnan mo daw.
Oo. Tama man. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3. Sige na. Sige na. Sa akin yung gamitin.
Да-да-да, мы потом зайдем, они очень...
Dito lang tayo daan. Paso daw. Mga term. Sa tabi? Ayun yung washer mo. Hindi nga tayo naman. Nagutom na ako. Oh, first time.
Sa Georgia winter ba? Maganda sa Georgia.